Do you want to know how to stand out from all other candidates in a video interview? The beauty of a video interview is that you can control almost everything on your side, which can be said about in-person interviews. So it doesn't matter which video platform you are using, stick with me till the end to complete the checklist of a successful video interview. I'm Marat from Emmotion, and after years of experience in corporate HR and in executive search, I know how to make the most of your video interviews. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, then definitely hit the subscribe below and enable the notification bell so you won't miss out my weekly content. Also, tap the like button if you are ready to proceed. So let's jump right into the first point of the video interview checklist: finding the right spot and preparing it for an interview. Find a quiet, private, and ideally well-lit spot to do your interview. The interview spot should be comfortable. That's why you probably want to avoid coffee shops and other public and shared spaces where you can't control the noise. Background. Prepare the background and the surroundings in advance. Your interviewer is able to see whatever there is around you during the interview. So make sure there isn't anything in your background that you wouldn't have on your work desk. So no empty cups, no laundry waiting to be put away, and of course no trash. The view you are projecting has to be clean and organized. Don't give the interviewer anything else to focus on other than what a great fit you are for this job. Noise control and distractions. If there is someone else with you at home, if you have kids or pets, be prepared and know in advance the exact time when you need it to be quiet. Give people heads up. Let them know that you have an interview. You could also ask someone to keep your kids or pets company during that particular hour, because constant noise or screams can be very disruptive, which is why you need to avoid them. The next major point is setting up your technology. The most important part of a video interview really is making sure that you are ready for it. And that includes having your technology ready to go. Remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression again. So set it all up in advance. Your interview device. I would always recommend interviewing from a computer, laptop, or even a tablet rather than from a smartphone. It doesn't mean that interviewing from a computer will get you the job, but it will surely cause a better impression on your overall presentation and on whatever you'd like to project. Backup device. Be ready to switch to another device if something goes wrong. A tablet, or as a last option, as I said before, a smartphone. All these need to be charged and ready to go. Make sure your backup device has the interview software installed as well. Remove all the tech distractions. Keep open only whatever you need for an interview. Switch your phone to a silent mode before the interview. The same goes to other electronic devices such as Alexa, Siri, Google Home, or any other virtual assistants. Use a headset with a microphone. For the best audio, use earbuds. This will ensure that your speech is clear. The laptop-incorporated microphones tend to produce an echo, which could easily ruin your call. So the headset will eliminate the echoes and make your answers easier to hear. Nothing is more frustrating than having to ask someone to repeat themselves multiple times in an interview. Camera. Whether it's a webcam or your laptop camera, set it up as close to the eye level as you can while you are sitting in an interview chair. This way you can maintain eye contact with your interviewers. And it'd be great practicing to look into the camera during your interview. Do whatever adjustments and practice you need before the interview, and you have one less thing to worry about. And just in case, always remember to clean the camera lens. Sometimes it's dusty without us even realizing it. Lighting. Lighting is an important part of any video presentation, and somehow it's one of those details that most candidates do not address. Having a proper lighting is a great way to look good and to have a standout video interview. If your interview spot isn't in front of the window, always window without direct sunlight, by the way. Try setting up 2 bright lamps on each side of your interview spot. Then put white paper sheet over each light. Paper diffuses the light and minimizes any glare to keep any shadows away. You could always invest in one of those ring lights as well. Some of them are quite inexpensive and well worth the investment. Internet connection. Poor signal could cause interruptions and miscommunication. If you are using a Wi-Fi connection, make sure that those who are also connected don't take too much bandwidth during your interview. This means tell them to get off YouTube or any other video streaming device. Additionally, set up your phone's hotspot connection, just in case something eventually goes wrong and you get disconnected from your Wi-Fi. Video interview software. Before going on an actual interview, know exactly which platform is used and practice using it. Many employers use Zoom, Skype, Google Hangouts, or FaceTime for video interviews, so double-check your username and picture on these platforms. Your username needs to look professional, or it turns into an unnecessary distraction for everyone. Dress as you would for an in-person interview. There is no such thing as a video interview dress code or video interview outfit. The rule number one is to treat video interviews as if it was a real in-person face-to-face interview. You have to physically look good and dress accordingly. Looking good boosts your mood for the interview and your confidence as well. However, avoid using the same colors as your background. You need a solid contrast outfit to stand out. And the video call normally shows off just your face and shoulders, so as long as you don't stand up in the middle of the call, dressing up from waist up can be an option. The next point would be, a day before your video interview, use the link you've been sent for a practice. The day before your video call, do a full dress rehearsal. Enter the link they've sent you, double-check that everything is working, practice doing a mock interview. You can also practice with a friend, or you can even record yourself to see how you've been doing. This would make everything even more real. The next are the things you need to keep close to you. Maybe some responses to interview questions or your achievements on each job. You might not even need these, but just knowing that you can always look right in front at any time and access this information is already going to make you feel more confident. The same goes about your questions for the company and the information about the job which you've highlighted. You might also want to have a bottle of water next to you, just in case if your voice gets raspy at some point. And I say a bottle because knocking over a glass wouldn't be the first time for any of us. And this way, we just prevent that slight little possibility from happening. And the next important part is to show up 10 minutes early. Have everything you need for the interview ready 10 minutes before the interview starts. During this time, you take a few minutes to relax, to appear more warm and confident. Quick positive thoughts or some deep breathing will help you focus and ease your nerves. Now go and rock that video call. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please thumb it up and share it with whoever you think it would be beneficial to. Don't forget to hit subscribe and see you in my next video coming up.